On a moonlit night, the mansion stood tall like a sky-high fortress, far above the earth, hiding countless secrets within its walls and gates. Secrets known only to those who dared to venture inside. Tonight, a group of thieves had set their sights on this very mansion, Barron Trump's estate, believing it would be their next big score. To them, it seemed like an easy target. But what they didn't realize was that the mansion they thought they could rob was more secure than a fortress. And their decision? They would regret it. But by then, it would be too late. The group of thieves had gathered a few hours earlier in a secret hideout. They were seasoned criminals, experts in their craft, and had meticulously planned the heist. Their target was Barron Trump's mansion, located in one of New York's wealthiest neighborhoods. They were confident that a high-profile celebrity's home couldn't possibly be as secure as people said, and that they could easily bypass any security measures. But as they neared the mansion, something felt off. The atmosphere was eerily quiet, like something was waiting to happen. The mansion's windows glimmered under the moonlight, and the lights from its rooms seemed to add an air of mystery to the scene. "This feels wrong," one thief said, a hint of doubt in his voice. "Quit worrying. We've got this," the leader of the group replied confidently. "This is no different from any other job. Let's get in and out quickly." But as they proceeded, they soon realized that this was not the place they had expected. The walls and windows inside were unexpectedly pristine, and the building felt like a fortress. A growing sense of unease filled the air as they ventured deeper into the mansion. "This isn't an ordinary house," one thief muttered. "We've still got this. Stay focused," the leader said, trying to maintain composure. They pressed forward. Their first step in the plan was simple: slip through an open window they had scouted earlier. This would be their point of entry. But as they entered, they realized something was terribly wrong. The walls and windows were far stronger than they had anticipated, and the building felt far more secure than they had expected. The group's confidence began to wane. "What's going on here?" one thief asked. "We've triggered something," another replied. "We're trapped." The leader tried to stay calm, but it was clear. They had underestimated the security of this place. The mansion wasn't just protected by guards, it was outfitted with state-of-the-art security systems that were reacting to their every move. "We need to get out of here, now!" the leader shouted, but the mansion seemed to close in on them. Each door they tried to open, each window they attempted to slide open, led to more complications. The advanced security system was locking them in at every turn. "Is this some kind of trap?" one thief asked, panic creeping into his voice. "I think we've walked right into it," the leader replied grimly. "We never stood a chance." As they reached the next room, they came across a massive reinforced door with a complex lock. They knew this was their last chance. But just as they tried to force it open, another explosion went off, and the room was flooded with a red, blinding light. They froze in place, realizing that what they thought was a heist had quickly turned into a nightmare. "What's happening?" one thief gasped. "This isn't just a break-in, it's a setup," the leader said grimly. "This whole place is wired against us." Before they could move, the mansion's security system announced, "Unauthorized entry detected. Protocols engaged." The thieves froze. Every move they made was being watched, and the mansion's defenses seemed to anticipate their every action. They had no way out. "We've made a huge mistake," one thief muttered. Meanwhile, inside the mansion, Barron Trump was watching everything unfold from his secure room. His eyes gleamed, not with surprise, but with the satisfaction of knowing he had anticipated this moment. This wasn't the first time someone had tried to rob him, and it wouldn't be the last. But this time, the thieves had walked right into his trap. "Anything unusual?" one of his security officers asked. "Nothing out of the ordinary," Barron Trump replied with a smirk. "Just the usual." His voice carried a cold assurance. "These thieves thought they could outsmart us. But I knew they were coming." The thieves were walking into a trap from the moment they set foot on the property. The mansion was designed to keep intruders out, and its security systems were so advanced that they stood no chance. "Should we call the police?" one of the thieves asked, his voice trembling with fear as they were cornered by the mansion's security team. "Number, we're not calling anyone," the leader replied. "We need to figure out how to escape before it's too late."